Hello, guys. How are you? Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday, guys. It's a story. It's time for mystery story. The new guests, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and of course, put the alarm bell to be a part of possible giveaway that we have a daily giveaway once a day. We have in one of the live stream we have a giveaway full mini chat tarot reading free of charge as well. If you bring two new members, you will get again the coupon for the free reading that you can just be have to be patient after we stream the theme that is the subject of this live stream. Literally at the end we have a time for a giveaway. Again, guys, don't forget to share with your community and thank you in advance for doing that. And I'm going to share it now on the Twitter. Give me a second. And we go with story for today. Today we have a spooky story, almost a cold crime from 2014. The death of Christian Andreacchio, that is obviously a murder, and suspected are his girlfriend and his best friend. So let me hashtag the Christian Andreacchio name as well, guys. Don't forget justice for CSA. You can hashtag that thing as well. Let me hashtag that one. Justice for CSA as well. And the tarot, here it is. Live. Let's go. Here it is. Share it. So, like I said, tonight is a theme. We're trying to connect to energy of the Christian Andreacchio that departed 2014. What happened in February 2014, and still the justice is not served for his case. What started like a regular day for the family of Christian Andreacchio in February 2014 quickly turned into a tragedy that sparked a years-long search for answers about his mysterious death. New developments in the investigation regarding the young man's death mean that the case could be far from over. Christian Andreacchio was just 21 years old when police uh, by his living girlfriend Whitley Goodman and his friend Dylan Swearingen on February 26, 2014 was found in the bathroom of his apartment in Meridian, Mississippi. His friend, his best friend Dylan Swearingen, told police Andreacchio was acting erratically before he died. According to police, Swearingen said Andreacchio threatened to shoot himself, telling Goodman, his girlfriend, to tell him that she loved him before Swearingen intervened and took the gun from him. Christian mother Ria or Ray Andreacchio described her son as a hard worker who was on the verge of becoming one of the youngest towboat captain on the Mississippi and facing a long successful career. Investigator initially ruled his death as a suicide, and it is ruling that stands to this day. At this point, there has been further investigation by the multiple agencies that have determined it to be again suicide. However, his family did not believe he would take his own life. I believe 100% he was murdered. So, guys, again, I'm just going to start from here because Is this murder or suicide? So, this prison, wow, wow, look at, no, it's murder arranged by his partner. Wow. Confirming. Is this his girlfriend? Whitley? Yes. Guys, it seems like there were two people together. There were two people together as well. She was the penniless and materially greedy in this case, and then she just finished him. That's what I heard as well. This was a pure teamwork. Look at guys, just a pure teamwork. As well, seems that there were sexual vibrations from the Dylan towards this uh, towards Christian girlfriend. Wow, do you see that screaming? It's literally like a confirmation. And literally, guys, it could be found online if the police has checked literally the things online on Dylan's telephone and on the computer and the computer and telephone of literally of his girlfriend Whitley, they would find. I do believe that there was a missed opportunity to check their whatever was technology thing, correspondence in between these two, because it's obvious that that he was literally um, having something more than just being a friend of Christian. He was having some flirtiness, and there is a pure evidence for that. But because the first card came as an answer, this is a not a suicide, this is a murder. It seems like it's arranged on the top of this idea. The literally is literally his girlfriend. Yes, over dominant and in charge of this situation. She was literally having this sick idea to kill him and take off the money somehow and arrange literally flirting and seducing this Dylan, giving him a hope that there may be something more in between them if he collaborate and do everything that she is asking him to do. And yes, it seems as well, here it is, literally as you see, it's a couple as well. And seems like she broken the promise after whatever she promised to him to after this crime has happened. Seems whatever she promised that she lied as well to him. Wow. Second, again, guys, I'm going back to the idea on Wikipedia. We're going to try to restart this case as well from different angles. As well, there is a page on Wikipedia dedicated literally to the justice to be served case of Christian Andreacchio. And literally, the host, Dennis Cooper, had covered 2014 death of 21-year-old Christian Andreacchio um, in his podcast Culpable. Um, Again, guys, when I think on the old Latin language, culpable, it's literally like mea culpa, it's who is the guilty here. And it seems that this true crime podcast has a perfect name for addressing to the Christian Andreacchio girlfriend and his best friend Dylan as well. So, who is guilty here? Christian Andreacchio girlfriend Whitley and um, and his best friend Dylan. That they were there in the house when literally they so-called found and called police for finding Christian Andreacchio in that state. So called. They found him killing himself, but eventually this was literally arranged to look like a suicide. And it was really a sloppy work because whatever was evidence around, and this literally as police couldn't find the pure evidence for Dylan and Whitley to be brought to justice, somehow they slip out from not being charged. So we are going back to this story as well. Again, in February 2040, Christian Andreacchio left his job on the tugboat, was picked by the Dylan and went to confront his girlfriend Whitley Goodman about her alleged cheating. Andriacci was found dead in his apartment on February 26, 2014, in Meridian, Mississippi. After a brief investigation, the police ruled Andriacchio's death a suicide. He was found in the bathtub with a gunshot wound to the head. Andriacchio's mother questioned the police conclusion due to the evidence that emerged showing it may have been a homicide. I just heard amoricide. Amoricide is, guys, when your lover killed you. Yes, that's what it is. And literally, it means Whitley killed him. I just heard that. So it's perfectly clear what I heard. Swearingen and Goodman were both in the apartment with Andriacchio. So it means his girlfriend and his best friend Dylan, they were in the apartment, and um, they had arrest warrants which were never fulfilled by Meridian Police Department. The gun was found near Christian's left leg, but he was right-handed. That's again a stupid red flag, right? Stupid to arrange in this order, like since it was arranged in panic. Additionally, Ray, the mama, claims that Christian once told her mom, "If anybody ever tells you I killed myself, you come looking because I would never do that." In 2017, a jury did not indict two people who were connected to Andriacchio's death. Andriacchio family hired a private investigator, Shayla Vysotsky, to investigate the case. In August 2019, the district prosecutor announced that she was willing to reopen the case should new evidence come to light. In November 2019, the Meridian City Council asked the United States Department of Justice to investigate the city handling of Andriacchio case. Guys, again, what it seems literally, guys, I'm just going to repeat. What it seems was a sloppy job of the police, and again, like in many cases, why the police, when they never have answer, they always literally uh, with no guiltiness for being paid what they have to work for to research, they literally prefer to lie and call it a suicide. Like majority of the cases that are in my album, in my playlist called Justice Will Be Served, majority of them they are suicide, that they're eventually sold as not being suicide. They're just and named from a police just to close the case, literally. So what seems to be like a bad action, classical action movie with this detective story without any end and clue, with a mystery still not being unsolved. Always in that movie, there is like a lousy policeman, unfortunately, not finishing the task, and as well a bunch of team workers not making literally a sloppy job in investigation, and just because they didn't find or they didn't do the hard work or didn't find the deeper proof for two suspected, in this case, not even one, two suspected, so obvious that they were even at that moment when the police arrived and that they were calling the police as well to come and literally they make a statement that he killed himself in front of his girlfriend and in front of his best friend. Literally, the people simply because they didn't have a proof to catch them as suspected. Literally, the police decided to call it a suicide. Again, even his mother was literally having that statement of her son some time ago while he was having a crisis with his girlfriend Whitley, and that he had pre I do believe he was having this precognitive feeling that this will literally happen to him. Why he would say Christian to his mother literally that we are going to check that now, literally now. Why he felt that he's going to be killed and that his mother should never believe she should investigate this. Did Christian Andreacchio had precognitive dream of him being killed? Yes. He literally has precognitive dream of literally his girlfriend killing him, as you see. Yes, as well. 1 second. He understood that this is totally true, but as well, it seems like he was codependent. He didn't know how to cut the connection with her. It's interesting. And he as well had a dream that literally that this will happen in his house as well, with as you see with executor his girlfriend. And it's so funny. As well, he had that codependency with her that he couldn't cut her off from the family, and he would go on and off and literally as well restart connection. It seems like he had a bondage. Is this was that like a was it a black magic? Wow. Was that a black magic? Why he kept on returning to Whitley? Wow. Wow, wow. 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. They're down. The cards. Wow. Why the cards they pop out? It's very strange. Never happened to me. Usually I have one card on the floor. Oh my god, I have to check what are these cards. Let's see, guys. It's so funny. Let's see. So many cards are on the floor. Yes, seems like it was wow. The answer was a black magic, guys, because it's so funny that the police like literally they didn't went to investigate. Then look at I asked if there is a black magic that was down there and that like literally like they were like literally hypnotized not to blame them. The Whitley and Dylan they were protecting like literally from this Luciferian energy by joining it by literally committing this crime. They were literally uh, they were protected, and as well I do see that as well as you see here it is. He was as well trying to get rid as a king was for trying to literally it was his time that he wanted literally to break with literally break with Whitley. He was so tired of her games, and as well he was exhausted being toxic of feeling codependent uh, with uh, with her. This was pure like seems like a friends with benefits, but as well cheating a lot of and being still open, not even having commitment in staying in that relationship. And as well, I have pre-feeling that he has found as well a proof that something inside of the house literally was there with another man, even the occupied man happening, and literally he said just I want to quit from this girl. As you see, King of Swords, and it's the right time to cut all this toxicity. But this was my answer eventually. Whatever all these cards they pop out, seems like 4 or 5 cards they pop out on the floor. They wanted to tell, the spirit wanted us to tell that, because my first question was that the black magic. It seemed like it was uh, supported literally, like people were mesmerized, and this team worker, they were literally like hypnotic, smooth passing around all this house and not noticing the simple thing, like let's say that Christian, most important, when there is a suicide, they check where is the position of the gun, where is he a right-handed or left-handed. And this was from the moment when his mother took small details, she noticed it from the start, that eventually the police that is professional to know this and to check, they never done. So yes, it seems like even when his mother want to restart his case, the check guys, it seems like it seems like even lost promises, whatever the literally that department promised to restart. It's like restarting this case because the mother wanted truth. Literally, is pushed from his family that truth, right? It seems like it's not enough even supported even by what I think even by the medias, this story. It's not enough supported from the community or over community talking over promoting things over the internet, to push the justice to be served, to have a new trial for literally to convict trial against this couple, Dylan and Whitley, because it seems like literally the teamwork is covered with this couple. Definitely, this was Whitley and Dylan. And it's so interesting because it's so sick, because literally Dylan was his best friend and that he trusted as well. Whitley was his girlfriend. Will there be a trial this year? Refresh the trial. Wow, there is still a secret. Wow, guys. Still, the secret, this book is not open, the secret is revealed. Even if there is a lot of passion about doing this, the secret, guys, here it is. That secret is that the secret is still not there to be revealed. The book is closed. And as well, seems like there is as well financial trouble to support this court case. There is just idea. We have a will and passion as a family of Andreacchio to have this case, but as well we don't have enough money. And I do believe that the community they have to work more on being online and promoting this case and literally asking for the fundraising community to help them have this case, uh, and literally till now this year it's not good for promoting, for having this case. I do not see it. I do see that they need to pull up the strength and fight with literally whatever is a financial loss as well. I mean, financial trouble to pay the bills and be to pay the lawyer, to be pay the investigator as well, write everything and detectives, whoever it is. Literally, a lot of people that you have to pay for that research, and of course the lawyer during the court case. And I just do believe that in the traditional manners of the American society, with the help of online and teamwork, literally, of the community, I think that they can have a fundraising from the community. And I don't know how was it. Did they ever try this? It seems like it was not enough. They started investigation and then they stopped. Yes, definitely they had to work on this. There is a pure strategy, like I said, it won't happen this year, but as well there is a pure strategy literally. And their strategy about the evidence as well, about betrayal. Is there the evidence about paying the insurance as well? Is there the proof? What did they took? Again, guys, there is a proof that literally it's very weird. I do believe that after they arrange his murder to look like a suicide, they arranged the body position by Whitley saying, instructing, literally instructing, very dominant, instructing Dylan how to do, what to do. Literally, as well, she pushed Dylan to go and take out the money from um, the credit card of Christian Andreacchio. And I do believe that this is as well evidence, as you see, connected to this. There is evidence with these pentacles, literally. There is evidence, literally, about this betrayal that is already going there to the public place, to a bank. Literally, there is recorded evidence that why this justice has missed that opportunity to use that evidence. That's so sick. I mean, so simple and so sick. As well, there was in the past the proof that she was cheating. Yes, so many times, not just once. And as well, there is a new person that will talk about that she was rejecting from the one new person, and literally that person wants as well to say something, and it will be right. It will be a right decision that new person that she tried to flirt to say, to be a witness of, giving a profile, explaining what kind of person is the Whitley. And again, I see that there is a judgment call. Uh, Guys, there is a judgment call that will come, but slowly, um, slowly and steady. And as well, yes, again, I'm getting again, unfortunately, that this devilish energy, and seem like we shouldn't let this to stay on the side of the darkness, on the side of the devil, and we should restart this case. Yes, we should publish it, and the media will be crucial in this case, literally. I don't know why it's so insisting because from few different, I think 3 times I already said that the medias will be crucial in this case and support fundraising from the through the medias, because as well when they restart this case and talk openly, there will be as well people starting to give a proof like they dated Whitley. There is a certain person that will later be a crucial witness against Whitley. That's what I see. As well, something with the money, source of the money, and paper. Is it insurance paper and money connecting that there is already there a sign of that traitor betrayal, as you see. And this will be used on the court, but was literally in the first circle, it was like missed opportunity to do that, but it can be used in future if they return to this case, as you see. It seems like a lack of evidence, missed opportunity. The same day when they on a crime scene, as well, the lack of will to research this case as well. I don't know what's happening in Mississippi. Hello, wake up, Mississippi. Why are you paying your policemen if they're not taking care of your children, of why if they are not protecting you from the walking still on the street, walking and living with the two killers? Like, what's happening? Why these two people, the literally instructing from the devil, why they are still Whitley and Dylan outside walking free? So 1 second, guys. As well, I'm going 1 second. I'm just going to see a few evidence of Andreacchio family that they hired a team of their own investigators to look at the evidence. So whatever happened, these investigators they literally turned to a conclusion: this is a pure murder. As well, forensic pathologist Dr. Jonathan Arden confirmed that Andreaccio's body was found leaning over a bathtub with a little blood spatter. Um, so he believed that his body was moved after he was killed. None of this lines up for him to have shot himself in the position where he was found. It's a stage scene. So even the Jonathan Arden said that it's stage scene to look like a suicide. A grand jury heard the case in 2017 and did not indict Goodman and Swearingen. I mean, his best friend and his girlfriend. They each declined to be interviewed, but their mothers say they are innocent. So, why are mothers' opinion important in this case? Did your son Dylan shoot Christian? They asked Dylan's mother. Absolutely not. On a very bad day, my son lost his best friend. Then Goodman's mother, Christy Chatterton, said, I just want them to know that she did not kill him. Goodman has broken her silence with a cryptic poem read to 48 Hours. Goodman appeared when 48 Hours camera crew arrived to film video of her and her mother on a muggy August afternoon last year. That's when unexpectedly Goodman pulled out a poem she wrote about Christian death. And she said, it just came to me like out of nowhere. Just talking about inspiration for a poem. Goodman said, reciting verses that she says reflects her life after Andreaccio's death. I miss who I was, the person I once was allowed to be before the anxiety, the pain, notoriety. In Goodman's own words, she seems to be saying she is the victim. Oh, it has been such a war. I guess it's me who we should hate. I will be everyone escape. After reading the poem, Goodman, whom the Andreacchio family says has not answered key questions about her involvement in Christian death, said, I was so confused whenever I started being blamed. I really was. In the years since Christian death, Goodman has struggled to hold a job, change her appearance to avoid the glare of social media. And now 48 Hours has learned the case involving Christian Andreacchio death may not be over. Peter Van Sant and 48 Hours discovered a key investigative report in the case was not presented to the grand jury in 2017. Investigator for the Meridian Police Department writes that Andreacchio death should be investigated as a homicide. When told of the discovery, prosecutor Casey Coleman said she was willing to reconvene a grand jury to present the new information. Ria Andreacchio, mom of Christian, says she is hopeful that if a grand jury is reconvened, they will one day find justice for Christian. We are 100% confident that if the information is presented fairly, that people will be indicted, and then, of course, from there will be a trial. So, like I said, there was a missed opportunity, and literally, guys, I did said with the five of cups, there was a missed opportunity for justice to be served, and there will be a second chance. Yes, renew of the trial. That's what I see. And this is literally going to a judgment call of the court and department, whoever research and um, how they arrange it. Policemen to look like literally they confirm it's a suicide instead to name it a homicide and then to be on the court as a homicide. And now that pure strategy, because two times I saw the card two of wands and again it's repeating. It's need to restart literally. It's need to restart this case as being called homicide. And if there is a person being killed, not killed himself, if Christian was killed, then there will be suspected two people, Dylan and his best friend, found in the flat when Christian was killed or killed himself, and as well Whitley that was as well there at the same time. So once, guys, I'm just trying to find and pull out for you the ghost box. 1 second. Hello, my dear. Can we talk with Christian? Maybe. Can we talk with the Christian Andreacchio, dear spirits? Can we talk with Christian Andreacchio? Guys, I'm going to pull so you can see what I'm doing now. Yes. Can we talk with Christian Andreacchio? So you can see, guys, literally the ghost box. Dear spirits, can we talk? What is your name? Hello, my dear. We are looking for Christian Andreacchio that was killed 2014. Sorry, guys. I'm going to burn myself. Heart attack. Heart attack? Who had a heart attack? Heart attack? Christian had a heart attack? Can you explain me more? Sorry, guys, I'm going to pull out. That was noisy. Heart attack of Christian? How this happened? Did they kill him? Did his girlfriend Whitley, pardon, Whitley and his friend Dylan killed him? Lisa. Your name is Lisa? Can we find Christian Andreacchio, my dear? We're trying to connect to Christian Andreacchio, guys. Energy. Lisa, can you find for us Christian Andreacchio? Light. Follow the light, please. Please just follow the light and embrace the help of the angels and ancestors and whoever waits there at the end of the light. It's interesting, guys, because the fire doesn't want to stop here. Few times I try to literally start the flame, but it goes everywhere. I don't know why. Very strange. Christian Andreacchio, we are trying to connect with a Christian Andreacchio. Why are you here? We are researching Christian Andreacchio death because the murders are not in jail. We want a justice for Christian Andreacchio because he was killed from his girlfriend and his best friend. We want justice for Christian. Sailor. Oh my God. Who is a sailor? Yes, he was a. And what about Iron? No, tell me, what did they do? Yes, he was a sailor. Christian Andreacchio was a sailor. And what about Iron? Tell me, what about? Christian Andreacchio was a sailor. It's true. Is he with us? Because it's very quiet. Seems like he doesn't want to. I can notice that Christian was such a good. And what about Iron? What about Iron? Do tell me. Is there something they should investigate Iron? Did they hit him with the iron? Is there this? Is there the mark of the blood on Iron? I'm going to check, guys. Is there something on Iron in House of Christian Andreacchio? Wow, wow, guys, look at Four of Pentacles. There is something on Iron in Christian Andreacchio house, like kept the mystery. There is a proof. Was it used as a tool to kill him? Yes. It's a proof, guys. Look at High Priestess, and yes, it's a proof of being involved on these two people, more than one person. Be far away from that one, of course. Is there something that was there arranged, my dear? From Whitley, his girlfriend? Did he make some ritual? Did Whitley make some ritual, my dear? Yes. Go far away from that. Leave us in peace. And I saw that card. Interesting. I saw the card of the DEVIL, guys. I don't want to name it. And interesting because in this case, I see all the time when I want to put a candle, like it's immediately burned up, like into the flame. It's very strange. I'm trying 3 times to put the candle and literally immediately burn into a big flame, dangerous flame. And what about the meal? Tell me, what about the meal? Should they check something on the knee? Was she literally on his? I'm imagining now. Okay, there was Iron, and he was. Okay, please. We are trying to talk with Christian Andreacchio. Please, dear spirits, go in peace. And we are trying to literally talk with Christian Andreacchio. Guys, it's very strange because it seems like it's a silence. Like Christian even lost the hope. I just feeling like Christian lost the hope that his killers will be brought to a justice. And look at even the candle doesn't want to light. Even the candle, it's very strange. It's very strange this session, guys. I feel like there was not enough information from. I just, yes, exactly. I want to close the session, but we are trying to talk with Christian, and Andreacchio. Is Christian Andreacchio from 2014 dead? His spirit with us? We need Christian Andreacchio's spirit to help us out, to tell us what happened there. What specifically his girlfriend done and what his best friend Dylan as well done to him. What did they do to look a like to be a thank you Christian Andreacchio. Can you tell us Christian Andreacchio what's happening? Christian Andreacchio, can you help us please? Christian Andreacchio, we are trying to connect, but we need you to talk. Don't lose the hope, because seems like your case will really be reestablished, my dear. Yes, your case will be reestablished because the justice was not served, my dear. So pull up the strength to talk with us as your family and your parents they want. So as I'm touching the advertise here, not to block the application, talking with the spirits. And sometimes they pop out the advertise. So can you give us more details, Christian Andreacchio? Is it a good day to talk with Christian Andreacchio or not? Is it a good day to talk with Christian Andreacchio? Christian? Christian Andreacchio? Do tell me, Christian Andreacchio, we're trying to connect with the Christian Andreacchio. I'm not leaving, but I'm trying to find to help Christian Andreacchio. Can you please find Christian Andreacchio for us? The sailor, yes, he was a sailor. Guys, we don't have tonight. We don't have any more news here. We just heard from the spirit box that he's a sailor, and there was kind of iron as in evidence. Iron is an evidence, and as well something around the knee. What was happening there? He was kneeling. Thank you, Christian. You were kneeling over the bathtub, but this was literally like, yes, you were literally, your body was moved, like to look like you were kneeling over the bathtub that was arranged, right? You help me, give me more words. Can you describe me more? Do you remember anything, Christian Andreacchio? What do you remember? Is it your girlfriend guilty? Is it Whitley guilty? Is it Dylan guilty? Did they do it together? Did they kill you, Christian Andreacchio? Christian. We're going to close this session, guys. We tried literally to connect to this energy of the Christian Andreacchio death, and the last thing that I'm going to say to spirits, thank you for assisting us, spirits. Walk and follow the light and rest in peace, and I hope that there will be a justice for your case and any of the others that they were with us tonight. We are trying to help Christian Andreacchio case to be revealed and brought to justice for a second time to the court. Thank you very much, dear spirits. Guys, this was a try to literally, I do believe, more than 10-15 minutes. 1 second. I'm going to check what was in the vocabulary, what we have said from the words of the spirits in the ghost box. There is a lot of words eventually, and let's check it. So we have literally, guys, we have literally few times repeating, unfortunately, DEVIL, and then we have repeated iron as well few times, and there was literally Neil as well, and there was literally confirming the Christian is with us with the sentence behind you two times as well. And 1 second. Okay, I refreshed this area. Guys, like I said, do check from the start all the way down. My assumption from the start literally confirmed with the two different tarot decks that literally that this was a teamwork. I'm going to repeat it, that this was a teamwork literally of this coupled, unfortunately, because of the material greediness, as you see Penny's card of his girlfriend, and she was the first card that popped out. She killed him. And as well with the help of this playboy, as you see, playboy, somebody who was trying to flirt with her, and somebody who literally seems like there was the idea that they can take and arrange some money from this, from a credit card of Christian Andreacchio, as well. This was totally teamwork. She didn't do it alone. This was a teamwork of literally with Whitley and his girlfriend and his best friend Dylan, because I repeatedly questioned Dylan and Whitley, and it seems like they repeat here. Just the justice has to be in this second trial. Literally, it's needed. Literally, whatever was promised to do to have that second trial, it's not happening. Seems so, and it needs to pull up the strength as well to have that trial, because as well it's not even enough. I see there is first, guys, literally a missed opportunity. There were pure evidence about to turn to a homicide from a start, but police name it a suicide, and that was really not smart. And I think that somebody has to be responsible for this missed opportunity. Who is working in police to make that statement? It seems like betrayal of the good citizens. That's how I see it. And it need to restart this case, yes, as well. And there is a pure evidence. There is a high priestess in the start and strategy how to represent now this evidence to call it a murder. And then they can charge this couple who done that thing. And here it is. The mother is crucial, pushing the people teamwork as well to prepare to prepare this case. As well, I would ask the community to help out with literally donating to that family of Andreacchio and to donating to that literally cause justice for Christian Andreacchio. You have there the hashtag justice for and then dash literally C CSA. So if you Google it, you will find on different social network the link probably for a local community for contacting Andreacchio family to help them out. I see that as well they're lacking this year. I don't see the trial this year because I see that they're lacking money somehow to keep on investigation, paying the detectives and the lawyer. So it seems like it's still this year the closed book because of the financial trouble, yes. But there is still a will. They didn't lose the spirit. They still want to pursue the trial. Just it's literally the financial matter. They don't have enough support. So I would ask the community, the locals, to in US to send the support to that same family to directly to send the support. Just Google the case of Christian Andriaccio and contact their family about this. And let the justice revealed and let's know the killers Whitley, his girlfriend, and as well his best friend Dylan not walk away. Like they are literally walking, sorry, from 2014. They're living and they're not brought to the justice, and it's really spooky. Imagine living in their surrounding with two killers, right? That they can literally jeopardize you. You could be a next victim of these people. Yes. So just do think better support the bringing Dylan and bringing Whitley to a justice, literally, uh, for as well protecting the community. So let's rest the Christian Andriacchio spirit. I hope it's resting, guys. It seems very quiet and like lost hope. Do not lose the hope, please, dear Christian. Do not lose the hope and literally follow the light and um, support of your ancestors and creator, because keeping a quiet is not a solution. Wherever it is your spirit, just do not lose the hope. There are people who are still thinking about you and working so that the justice could be brought, Christian. Even the people who never knew you, never met you, like me, for example, I do believe as well that any darkness cannot prevail. It can take a extra time maybe uh, to work a little bit longer, but it will never win. And only the light can win. So we are protected with the force of creator in this case, and literally nothing can happen. Do not lose the hope, the family of Christian Andriacchio, and let's pray they do not lose the hope, and let's pray that they will get the resources for our next trial. And guys, let me know in comments if you literally know something more details about ex-girlfriend of Christian Andriacchio and his friend Dylan. If you know something about Whitley and Dylan, do let me know in comments. I'm glad to literally research it again for to make the second part of this same case, second part of Widow. Yes. And again, guys, if you like this material, check out the playlist. Justice will be served. It will be added. There are the rest of the cases, missing people from mostly U.S., the mystery stories, the suicide, but there are eventually the murder, conspiracy theories, and celebrity energy reading. Peace and love to all. And Christian Andreacchio, rest in peace.